core mission of the CRTP program is to provide rigorous academic training in the fundamentals of clinical research. Our goal is to prepare the next generation of leaders in the field. Our target audience are clinical fellows and other clinical investigators embarking on careers in clinical research. The program itself is 2 years in length. It offers a Master's of Health Sciences in Clinical Research and involves both didactic training in the fundamental principles of clinical research as well as a mentored research project involving interdisciplinary collaboration. The program currently enrolls trainees from 3 sites: the Duke University School of Medicine, the National Institutes of Health Clinical Center in Bethesda, Maryland, and the Brazilian Clinical Research Institute in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Most courses originate at Duke and are video conferenced live to our remote campuses.
To have the skills that are available through programs and degree granting programs like the Duke NIH relationship is really very valuable. There's no question that one learns by doing, and one certainly learns from his or her mentors, but I think the formalized nature of the curriculum that provides the core content and the core principles coupled with what the individual is doing at a very practical level work together in a composite way to really make this a beneficial experience. They get the didactics and then they get the practical aspect.
The breadth of the CRTP curriculum is intended to reflect the spectrum of research from discovery through first-in-humans to randomized clinical trials and dissemination and implementation into practice in the community.
A lot of the emphasis these days is on online programs, and I'm all in favor of them. But there's a time in your career where you need both the didactic knowledge, but also the interaction with experts so that you can learn how to do it. There are tricks of the trade that you can't learn on the internet or from a textbook.
The faculty in the program are each leaders in their individual fields with a strong commitment to effective teaching and effective mentoring.
I was actually asked to write a review article with one of my attendings, and it was a narrative review, but I actually took a class by Dr. John Williams and with looking at systematic reviews and meta-analyses. So it was really eye-opening. I didn't realize how much work we could put into it. So it was really nice that at the same time I was working on this paper, I was getting some information from the class, and really just being able to speak with him, who's just an expert in this field, was very, very helpful in the paper, and hopefully it should be published in the next couple of weeks.
When we've spoken to graduates of the program, we're really gratified to know that over 88% of them are actively engaged in clinical research.
I think that I have gained knowledge that I'm going to apply for many years to come, and that it's going to make it easier for me to communicate with my collaborators. So for me it has been very important, and it was totally worth it.
One of the most exciting things for a faculty member in this program is the opportunity to work with some incredibly bright students from a variety of different backgrounds in exploring some of the challenges in clinical research.
This course will expand the number of well-prepared physicians to do high-quality clinical research and participate in multi-center trials. So I think this will change clinical research in Brazil.
The capstone experience of the program is a mentored research project that utilizes data taken from individual students' own therapeutic areas. This experience gives them the opportunity to practice clinical research in a multidisciplinary environment in an academic medical center.
People always say clinicians and statisticians are two-word people, and actually they can communicate very well. I think this course is the bridge.
So many people in our society are acutely aware that we don't have adequate evidence for what we're doing in health decisions and healthcare. It's clinical researchers who bridge the gap between what we think might work and demonstrating the difference between things that work and things that don't. So there's a huge need for clinical investigators, and I see this growing very much in the future.